Good morning. It is Saturday. Um, this week went by so fast. I'm pretty sure that's because of the holiday. Um, because this weekend was like holiday. What was it? Labor Day? It was Labor Day. So this week was like Labor Day week, and so we were off Monday, no school, and I didn't have to work on Monday, so that was nice. So it seems like this week went by so fast. I don't think I made one video. I was just trying to make it. So this is the end of week 3 in our school, and nothing really major or substantial has happened. Um, Last week I was considering dropping a class. I decided not to do that, more so because of financial aid than because of I don't know, because it was what I wanted to do. I do think next semester I will do part time. I don't know if that will mean 2 or 3 classes, but between working and going to school and the amount of homework that needs to be done, I just don't feel that I am getting, like, I just don't feel like I'm getting what I need to out of this situation. The difference is, like, I'm not here to graduate. I'm here to learn to be a better artist. So I want to get all of the juice that I can out of this situation. So I want to have time to do the hand sketches and to do the sketchbook work and to do the brainstorming required to create and to do my projects. So I think I'll be fine this semester. I've, been doing my own little hacks as far as getting things done. Like right after art history class, I go directly to the computer lab at the art building and take my quiz. So like that's done and out of the way. I don't have to think about it. I go to every class early and work on whatever stuff I need to be working on. I try to use all of the time, like the little time in between or the little time before. Today is Saturday, so I will go and I'll go make copies for different classes and different stuff. I'm trying to learn how to batch things into time segments, so going to make all my copies for the week at the same time as opposed to making a couple copies here, making a couple copies there. Also, the copy machine at school ain't never working, or in the art building it ain't never working. So I go to FedEx to make my copies. So I need to do that all at one time. FedEx isn't far, but it is the opposite direction of the way that I'm typically walking. So I was thinking too, like, of thinking about hidden costs of going to school, and I definitely think the amount of copies that I make is a hidden cost, because I have to make copies every single week. So I really don't want to get a printer or anything, and I don't know if it would be financially worth it, like if I would really save enough money for it to be worth it, but we'll see. So yeah, but there's nothing major, but definitely next semester I want to look at going part-time so that I can get all of the, and I think next semester I will be eligible to take my first painting class, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm gonna want to like do all the things with that painting class. So that'll be good. But I don't know if I don't know. I was thinking I don't know how the review goes. I think it's at the end of your freshman year. But I think there's just this culture of, oh, we don't want you to get behind for graduation. We don't want you to get behind for graduation. And I don't care about that. Do I want to be here forever? No. But do I want to get all that I can out of this situation? Yes. So yeah. I definitely think I'm gonna go part-time. Make sure I can pay for it, but other than that, or whatever, however that goes. But that's about it. I can definitely see between my foundational art classes how the verbiage and the concepts that they really want you to know are being taught. So every class, they're definitely talking about contour line. They're talking about open and closed compositions. We have a series of vocabulary that they want us to know for each different thing. They're talking about the different Gestalt principles. So I can see how, and I do like how it's reiterated in each different class in each different way. Whether it be with the cut paper work that we're doing in 2D, or the wire sculpture work that we're doing in 3D, or the drawings that we're doing in foundational drawing. They're reiterating the same concepts, the same artistic concepts throughout each thing. So that's nice. One thing that is not nice is I do not care about vocabulary. And that's not good. That's not good because vocabulary is a thing and they test us on it. So later on today, my plan is to make a vocabulary video that I can listen to with the different words. So one vocabulary for the Gestalt principles, one vocabulary for 3D printing. I might, if I'm feeling randy, go through and read this article that he had us read on the Gestalt principles, because none of us did good on that quiz. And I definitely think it had to do with word choice. All of the answers to all of the questions, especially in this one particular section, seemed very close and just kind of hard to distinguish. But I also do not think that any of us have a really good handle on that vocabulary. And it's a lot, and it's just words that are just so... What is this? And I also think that it's words that are just so foreign, like reification and I don't know what else. Emergence, which isn't bad. I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know. So that's something I'm going to do later. Because I figure if I make a video about it and I listen to the video frequently, then I can, number one, get myself some more views. But number two, I can just help myself learn it easier. Because I do know we have a test coming up in 3D on vocabulary that has been supposed to be for like the last 2 class sessions that we haven't had. So it's definitely impending and it'll be here sometime. So that's on my long list of things to do. It's Saturday. All I'm going to be able to do today is homework. I just want to catch up. I want to make sure I got everything. I want to do a little bit of extra credit. So that's the plan. I found I did not apply for the art show because in order to apply for that art show, you had to um, be a part of one of the arts organizations like in the area. So like there's the Women's Arts League. There's something Arts Association, Valley Arts Association or something like that. So there's different arts organizations in the area, and this particular show was specifically for the members of those arts organizations. So I went through and looked to see which ones I wanted to join. I think I want to join the Women's League. It seems like a very traditional women's organization or community organization that you think of. They have a meeting once a month. At that meeting, they have some artist that does a talk or a showing or I don't know what you call that when people do the stuff. I don't know. When people do the stuff, they come and they do the stuff. They have a person that come and do the stuff. Like if they're a painter, they do some painting stuff. If they whatever, they do the stuff. And you have lunch. $22 lunch, might I add. So, and it's at like the women's club. So this seems like a very traditional kind of country club-esque vibe. Which I mean, hey, however, I think I'm interested in that one because it has a monthly situation. You know, there is a consistent schedule. I need consistent schedules because without them, I go all crazy. So I like the fact that it has a consistent schedule, which is probably thought has been put into. And also, like, these people are probably honestly the people that have friends that buy art. Just honestly, like, I don't have friends that buy art. Also, I got an asterisk on that I'll come back to later. But I don't have friends that buy art. I have not, other than myself, okay, I might have a couple friends that buy art. But I'll say that those are more recent friends. Like lifelong friends and family, I don't know any of them that have bought art from an actual artist, not from Home Goods or Target or Big Lots or Family Dollar. You know, so I need to put myself in a place with people that where that is the culture of their life, where that is something that they're interested in, and not just because, I mean, obviously I want to sell art, but also people that are interested in art talk to you different. You know, they have a different interest and they have a different perspective. Because it's something that they're interested in and they think about it and they think about art and they think about all these things that I think about. So that is why I definitely want to do that. Then there was another one that was something collective, and it definitely seemed like more on the younger side of things. It was actually started by alumni of the art school that I go to. So it's, you know, much younger. So I'm interested to see kind of the difference in, you know, they got a really nice website and all that kind of stuff. I was hoping to find someone where they did, where they list you and a link you on their website, just so I can get those link backs, so I can start building link backs to my website for search engine, you know, optimization purposes. So that's a thing. But But yeah, so those were things. So those are, since I didn't apply to the art show because of that, what I'm going to do instead is apply to those art organizations. The one, the women's league, they have a meeting today actually, but I'm just not going to be able to make it. Uh, Number one, I ain't got no money like that, and number two, um, I just really need to do homework today, so I don't have the time to devote. That's like half of my day, so I don't have the time for that. I need to plan for that time. So so that's that. Oh, back to the point. I ain't got no friends that buy art. If you, I have had people that I'll have be in a conversation with, and they'll say, "Yeah, you posted this one piece of art, and I just loved it, and I was gonna call you like, how much that cost? Why didn't you? But why didn't you though? But why didn't you? You know how you can support a small business person or an artist? Buy things. Period. I was at a conference once and they were like, "Oh, how can I support blah blah blah?" And they were like, "Oh, you can like them on social media. You can blah blah. You can buy things. That's how you can support." Period. My teacher was talking about this artist that is really cool. She's a Japanese artist. She didn't start until she was 40, and she is one of the premier illustrators in the world. And I like her, and I like her stuff or whatever. So I immediately looked on to see, like, can I buy a print? Can I buy her prints are $100. I don't have $100 for that right now. But she does have some tote bags that are $25. She has some face masks that are $6. So this month I will be buying either, you know, a tote bag or a face mask, because that is how you support something or someone that you enjoy and appreciate. Um, so yeah, before somebody says to me again, "Oh, I really like that one piece. I was gonna buy it, but my prints are $20, 20 whole dollars." I don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all could go buy Kylie stuff and all other types of stuff. Don't do that. Cause that's really annoying, especially like when you out here grinding, like you out here like really trying to do the thing and like really devoting yourself, and somebody be like, "Yeah, I had seen that and that was wonderful," and I said it to the person too. I said, "Well, you should have. If you had thought about buying it, you should have." But I don't understand. But I diverge. It's too early in the morning, and I don't have no filter. So let me not, before I say something that I mean that I don't want other people to hear. So, but that's it, y'all. We down week 3. Um, that's it. Down week 3, doing good. Um, didn't get stung by no bees this week, so that's good. I actually stepped on a bee in my sandals this week, not on purpose. And I was like, why? Why is this happening? I don't. But it didn't sting me, so that was good. But yeah, so on to the rest of the day. Get ready for my week, and I definitely want to do those vocab videos and stuff today. And I mean, it might be helpful for someone who later on is taking this class to be able to have a, you know, a audio representation of it. Because sometimes reading things, especially reading things you don't really want to read or you have no real interest in, it can be very difficult. And I love art, but do I have an interest in these 30 vocabulary words? It's not on the top of my priority list. It's not. It's not. So that's that. I hope everybody else has a great and productive Saturday, it's starting to get cool outside. The weather is starting to change and it's beautiful and lovely. Fall is the best season of the world. Um, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, my little sketches, my little hand sketches that I was doing. Um, Somebody suggested that I do one like a peace sign and then do like a collage, magazine paper collage. And I think that's a good idea, and I'm gonna do that. I had posted it on my Instagram, the homework. I had did like this little spiral of the hands and like going around. So I think that'd be interesting, which is cool. I want to do some stuff. One of my teachers this week was like said a word that is definitely, I think, a serious word in art or honestly in any type of thing. And it was, he's talking about Picasso. Proliferate? Proliferate? I don't know. But the moral of the story was that um, he created constantly and that he created a lot of works, which Picasso did create a whole lot of works and worked up until he died. And so that goes along with like what I was talking about the other day about obsessing and it's just being like in the space where you're constantly creating. I think I want to make me a little sketchbook that I can carry with me all the time, um, to like get into that space. Which I got a bunch of scrap paper and stuff, so that really shouldn't be too difficult. I should be able to knock that out real quick. Between scratch paper and the million cereal boxes I eat, because I have a problem, and some needle and thread. That's really all you need. Or I can take it up to FedEx and staple it with the big stapler. So whichever. But anyway, again, y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all later.